And welcome once again. Thank you so much for joining us. A very special edition of WTOL 11 News at 5, live from the Toledo Zoo. I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Kaylee Marentet. Happy to be back here and a little bit warmer than last year.
The winds have calmed down, which is great this year. You and I were talking before we came out. We said, I wish we would have documented the last 5 years or so what the weather conditions have been like. I just know this has been a fantastic start tonight. We've seen so many smiling faces because we are in a new location this year. Typically, we're on the bridge over the Anthony Wayne Trail right at the tippy top so we can see down into the zoo. This year, we're at the Broadway entrance, and I'll tell you what, we're the newest exhibit here at the Toledo Zoo.
Our producer had joked that people were going to be handing us snacks, trying to feed us, that we were the new animals here at the zoo.
Don't feed the anchors.
Or do, maybe. I don't know.
Depends on what you
if you want to. Again, we're at a new location. We're near the amphitheater. If you want to come by and say hi, we're going to be here for 5, 5:30, and 6. We are also going to have, what I'm excited for is the drone show celebrating the 40th year of the Toledo Zoo lights.
You think they can't make it any better than it already is for so many people who have come out here year after year. Obviously, the lit tree at the very end of the night. That's the thing that brings everybody in. However, they said, how can we do it better? Well, they did up the game once again this year, adding 400 synchronized drones, which are going to help us count down to the lighting in just a little bit.
And if you missed the 6 o'clock show, though, they're going to do it again at 8:30. So don't worry if you missed the 6 o'clock. We'll have it again, or you could stick around for both.
We've got team coverage for you out here at the Toledo Zoo once again as we celebrate this 40th edition. This goes all the way back to 1986. We're going to check in with our colleagues, Melissa Andrews and Tim Miller. They are close to the tree. Guys, take it away.
Hey guys, we're not the only ones that are close to the tree. Tim and I were just saying that this group here, say hello everybody.
Hello.
This is the biggest group we've probably had at this time of night for the tree lighting.
And I just asked them, is it because it's like mild out, the temperatures are pretty good, got some of that, and also it's not raining. So, you know, when the weather is bad, you kind of wait a little bit and then you come out for the tree, but they want to get a good spot because right behind them here is the place to be because this 85-foot Norway spruce is really going to light things up here in about an hour or so.
One of the things that I thought was really interesting is the first year that the zoo brought the lights before Christmas, it was 1986, 50,000 lights throughout the entire thing. This tree has 35,000 lights just itself. So now,
just the tree,
over the 40 years, we're now at more than 1 million lights.
And I was wondering, what time do they, or when do they start decorating this tree? 4 weeks. That's how long it takes to get this tree ready to go.
And for the entire zoo, it starts in June. And every year, I always tempt.
Stop. Mella's going to do this one of these days.
You guys know me. I'm a kid at heart. I'm really tempted to flip this switch now just to see what happens.
It's an hour away. You have to
right.
wait, and you don't get to do it. We'd love to be able to do it, but we're going to have some special guests who are going to be flipping the switch.
Always.
And we're also going to have that drone show too coming up right before
I'm super excited
the countdown
for that.
to the tree lighting. So there's going to be a lot to happen here, and we want to make sure everyone is here to see it.
Let's get a check of the forecast right now. Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers is standing by. Chris, that rain that you've been talking about all week, it looks like it's going to avoid us at least for these shows.
Yeah, just dodging to the south of us, and you couldn't ask for better weather tonight to kick off the 40th anniversary of the Toledo Zoo Lights Before Christmas. And I heard Melissa and Tim talking about the crowd that is already out here, and I think it's got a lot to do with the weather. Just gorgeous conditions. Barely have this winter coat on, and really just kind of for show at this point because it is a mild evening, and I do suspect we're going to stay mainly dry as we go through the evening. But I do have to show you satellite and radar picture because it's going to look a little messier at times, but a lot of what's falling not quite reaching the ground yet. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. Current temperatures. This is ideal for a Friday night now into the second half of November. We're close to 50 degrees, and just as we expected, it is a mild night. A little bit more of a sensitive view on Doppler radar. This is going to show there are a few showers trying to work in south of Toledo, but again, we question not much of this reaching the ground at this point. So let's give the forecast for Toledo Zoo Lights Before Christmas. I want you out here tonight. I want you out this weekend because it is going to be beautiful. We're near 50 right now, and as we go over in the next several hours, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, you can get in the doors before 9. You're going to be here tonight on opening night. It will be mainly cloudy, and the chance that we're going to dip back into the 40s looking a little more likely. There may be a brief sprinkle toward the second half of the evening, but overall, we're looking at great conditions. How about your Saturday forecast? If you're going to be home thinking, all right, I got to get the holiday decorations up, Not sure I can string a million lights like they did out here at the Toledo Zoo, but it will be a brilliant day to do it. Highs into the 40s as we go into Saturday. Hey, we're going to just get things going here out here, and it is that 85-foot Norway spruce that is really the showstopper of the night. I feel might even have grown a little taller this year. Let's get over to meteorologist Kaylee Bowers. She's out there toward the Winter Village. Kaylee, what are you getting into?
Chris, definitely into the holiday spirit for sure. I mean, I already was a few hours ago, but now here at the Toledo Zoo, getting ready for the lights before Christmas, the 40th year, definitely in the holiday spirit. Yeah, like Chris mentioned, we are down here at Winter Village. There's a lot that's going on down here, from the ice slide. We have some fun little shops, including food, drinks, some souvenirs. We also have a lot of fire pits. If you get a little bit chilly this evening, gonna be a perfect time to just come sit by the fireplace. But we also have Santa, his reindeer. The reindeer are new this year. They came all the way down from the North Pole to hang out with us here at the opening night for Lights Before Christmas. So yeah, there's quite a line to see Santa already, but there's also a line to see the reindeer as well too. Again, we are down here at Winter Village. Now, I know a lot of people ask, how's the ice slide? Well, I haven't tested it out just yet this year, but you know I'm gonna be on the ice slide later on tonight. But actually, we're seeing a bit of a line for the ice slide as well too, but already seeing the lights lighting up down here at Winter Village. But I know someone else who's ready for the holiday season. Megan Hartnett standing by. Megan, what are you seeing at the zoo right now?
Kaylee, first, I just want to say that I am so ready for you to go down the ice slide this year. I know last year it's all I kept asking about, and this year I'm so ready for you to go down it. I'm at the beautiful zoo sign that we have here with some of the lights. They have the 125. It's the 125th anniversary here for the zoo, and of course the 40th anniversary this year for zoo lights. So it's a big year for anniversaries when it comes to the zoo. I mean, we were earlier on the Holly Jolly Express. It was so much fun. They had story time, and now we've been walking around, and I mean, there are just so many different lights and animals. And I think one of the most amazing things to think about is that if you took every single one of these lights and lined them up, it's more than 100 miles. That is so many lights. I can never complain about having to help my mom with Christmas lights ever again, I think, because I can't imagine having to deal with 100 miles of Christmas lights. We have so much that we're going to be walking around though and seeing. We have lots of stuff ahead, but for right now, we're going to toss it back to Jeff and Kaylee. Guys.
She talks about all the Christmas lights. There's also 54,000, I got to get this correct, feet of extension cord.
More than 10 miles.
All wrapped around the zoo right here, right now. The other thing you get to enjoy when you come to the zoo, because they've got so many great treats out here tonight, are the smells.
We were just saying there's burgers, there's some kind of smell going on.
Some of those candied almonds, maybe. Smell some of those as well.
They know what they're doing.
Hopefully we're making you hungry and making you excited. Get ready for the Christmas season. We've already had a lot of people walking by saying Merry Christmas.
We have a lot more to get to. We'll be back after the break.
WTOL 11 is sponsored by Menards. Save big money at Menards.
Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarded SUV brand, Jeep. There's only one.
Get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance or 0% financing for 60 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2025 Grand Cherokee L Limited and Laredo models in dealer stock. See your Northwest Ohio Jeep brand dealer.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the looming repair and replacement costs all around your house. Finally, you can stop seeing money and start saving money with First American Home Warranty. First American covers the systems and appliances you depend on every day. Air conditioning, refrigerator, washer and dryer, electrical, plumbing, and more.
If there's one guarantee in home ownership, it's that things are going to break down.
When an appliance or system breaks down, First American sends a trusted contractor to fix it.
And if they can't fix it, they will replace it.
Members pay low monthly rates with unlimited claims and 24/7 customer service.
We've saved thousands of dollars that we've been able to reinvest into our home.
All plans include a no questions asked money back guarantee and flexible payment options so you can never pay for covered repairs again. Call 1-800-609-1593 now or go online to get your free no obligation quote. So call now.
Get ready to make tax season your new favorite season, because enhanced depreciation rules could help maximize 2025 tax benefits for your business, with deductions up to 100% of vehicle purchases. So give thanks for new work-ready Ford vans and trucks. Get them today while Ford Pro offers are on, and look forward to a very happy new year. AZ Plan lessees can lease a 2025 F-150 hybrid for $379 a month with $909 down. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Grime working overtime?
Dr. T?
That's plaque bacteria, and it can spread. Try Crest Pro Health. Its antibacterial technology kills 99% of bacteria to protect the whole mouth. Other toothpaste don't. Crest.
In a healthy gut garden, balance is key. Benefiber's plant-based prebiotic fiber gently nourishes the gut, working with your body to help you flourish. Grow It Feels Good with Benefiber. And for 6 grams of fiber with triple skin support, try new Benefiber Superfruits.
Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarded SUV brand, Jeep. There's only one.
Get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance or 0% financing for 60 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2025 Grand Cherokee L Limited and Laredo models in dealer stock. See your Northwest Ohio Jeep brand dealer.
All right, welcome back in here, our live broadcast of the Toledo Zoo Lights Before Christmas. And if you thought the last 10 minutes have been exciting, get ready for this. We are now less than an hour away from flipping the switch on the 85-foot Norway spruce. Also, the drone show that's going to be taking place. And we're also going to talk a whole lot more about why this means so much to the Toledo community and surrounding areas across Northwest Ohio. And it draws people from all over the place. They've got some gorgeous weather for tonight. And if you're still thinking of making the trip this weekend, we've got temperatures close to 50 right now for the Toledo Zoo Lights Before Christmas forecast. What would you think about, though, maybe Saturday night and Sunday night? We're still going to be in the 40s. It will be ideal conditions across much of the area as we go through the entire weekend, and we're going to go through Saturday, Sunday without any rain. Let me flip over to the satellite and radar picture, and as I said before, it looks a little bit messier on satellite and radar picture, but the vast majority of what we're seeing not reaching the ground. And if we look at current temperatures across the area, zooming on into the region, we've got temperatures that are right around 50 degrees for an ideal Friday evening. Let's look at the weekend forecast because it's going to be bright and beautiful. And if some of these lights are inspiring you to get your holiday decorations up, take your pick. Saturday, Sunday, all looking outstanding. So I'm going to give you the go. Holiday lights forecast. The WTOL 11 Outlook says, yes, get it done this weekend. Not only come on out to the zoo, but get your decorations up as well. All right, our hour-by-hour forecast for tonight, we are looking at just some shower activity that's moving in south of Toledo. Now, as we get a little closer to midnight, that shower activity is actually going to be creeping north enough to get up here toward Toledo. So there will be some showers as we go deeper into the evening here in the Toledo Metro. Those clear out, though, overnight. And by the time we get towards Saturday morning, we have clear skies, and we're going to bring back that sunshine as we get into the upcoming weekend. What's the next big impact we are talking about? Because Thanksgiving week is approaching, and we've got a storm system out there on before Thanksgiving that will bring some rain and eventually wind and colder weather into the area. So we could switch over to our hour-by-hour forecast. Bigger impact, and this is a storm system I'm going to be tracking. Sweeps across the southern plains. Tuesday is when we get rain. Tuesday evening into Wednesday is when the colder air follows. And by the time we hit Wednesday night into Thursday, oh boy, it's cold enough. We may be looking at some scattered snowflakes into Thanksgiving Day. All right, tonight we're going to see temperatures that will eventually fall back to the low 30s. Chance of rain is going to be likely early tonight. That will taper off after midnight. Your Saturday forecast will have highs in the upper 40s. And then that 10-day forecast, we're looking at temperatures that will rebound back into the 50s. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then windy, colder weather. Wednesday into Thursday sends us plunging, and we're going to drop back into the upper 30s on Thanksgiving Day. A cold, windy start to the Thanksgiving holiday. We're out here by the Norway spruce. We can't wait to light this up in less than an hour, but the fun is still continuing. Let's send it over to Kaylee Bowers. And Kaylee, did you find some friends, maybe Santa's friends?
Chris, you know I did. I found some of Santa's friends. Not everyone came down from the North Pole just yet, but I think we have Donner and Dasher. And are you Prancer down there laying down right now? You guys getting ready for your big night about a month away? I mean, this is a big night for tonight as well, too. Oh, we're going to have a nice little lay down. Yeah, we have some of the reindeer down here at Winter Village. Now, it's kind of hard to find at first, but if you come down to Winter Village, you see Santa's little hut right there. Keep coming around the corner. That's where you'll see some of Santa's reindeer. And speaking of Santa, I want to show you this line to come see Santa. Because remember, he is the guy to see on Lights Before Christmas for tonight. So we have quite a line from kids, young, old, parents, grandparents. I'm not going to walk backwards this time because we're going down here a little bit. Kind of scared to fall down, but as far as seeing Santa tonight, I mean, check out this line. We're still going around and around and around. Hi guys, happy lights before Christmas. Oh my gosh. So I hear we have some kids that want to see Santa. Hi guys.
Hi.
You want to see Santa?
Yes.
So what are your guys' names?
Bryson and Caden.
Bryson and Caden. Do you think you've been on the nice list or naughty list this year?
Nice.
Nice list. And how old are you guys?
7.
7. What are you asking Santa for Christmas?
A cotton candy machine.
Ooh. What do
Lizard.
You want? Oh, a lizard. Okay. Well, we'll see about that one. That one sounds a lot of fun, but we'll see. So Santa is here at Winter Village right now. Thanks, guys, so much. Again, look at that line right around the corner. This is Santa all the way down here in this tent, and you're going to see Santa later on tonight, and this is just one of the amazing things down here at Winter Village. I'm not going to disturb Santa, but you can see him right through the little glass right there. He's having a lot of fun. But look how beautiful that is. Again, down here at Winter Village. And it's not just Santa. You have the reindeer. You have some food. You have some hot chocolate. And you have some souvenirs. But the big thing, I know, is the ice slide as well, too. And, of course, we are going to go down it later on tonight. But for now, reporting live at the Toledo Zoo, meteorologist Kaylee Bowers for WTOL 11.
Kaylee, well done. Nice job. Young man, what's your name?
Sawyer.
Sawyer wanted to photobomb the live shot, so we
This
said,
is the beauty of our new location.
Come one, come all. And then there are some that are hiding behind the door over there, over in the amphitheater.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Hi, guys.
The new display here at the Toledo Zoo. I'll tell you what, we were talking about food earlier. I was reading up on some stuff, some of the new stuff that they have this year. They've got a s'more station where you can pick one of the zoo-made marshmallows, and then just, you're set for night.
Yeah, there's some things on the list. I think I'm going to know what I'm doing after this. But anyway, we will be back after the break.
Welcome to Ashley's biggest sale of the year. During the Black Friday event, shop trending hot buys starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. The Ashley Black Friday event, going on now.
60% of women experience side leaks with bladder protection underwear. Try Always Discreet. Its rapid dry core absorbs up to 25% faster than Depend and fits up to 95% of body shapes. Try Always Discreet, designed to protect.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors. Remember the 1970s? The radio had a dial. Changing the channel on the TV was a job. A lot has changed. But one thing has not changed: Washington's regulations on local stations. Regulations that make it tough for local TV and radio stations to compete with global big tech platforms. If you want to keep local news and live sports on TV and radio, we need updated regulations. Tell Washington to modernize the rules to help local stations compete. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Santa needs your help to make this Christmas extra special.
Many kids in foster care won't find gifts under the tree unless you help Santa deliver new unwrapped toys to children in need.
Join Santa's helpers and drop off your toy at any of our donation boxes around town.
Or go online, add to cart, and send to WTOL 11. Click it, ship it, gift it.
Be the reason a child discovers the magic of Christmas morning.
And give the gift that keeps on giving, the gift of joy.
Welcome to Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases designed to elevate your comfort and sleep experience. Plus, you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months. Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Don't miss it.
Well, welcome back to our live coverage of the Toledo Zoo's Lights Before Christmas. This is the 40th year for this, so if this is your family tradition, we hope you continue to come out and visit. It's going to be going on now till December 31st. This really puts you in the Christmas mood. I feel like, Mel, we're starting earlier than ever decorating our homes and things like this, but this is the night where it really kicks in that the Christmas season is here.
I feel that way too, at least in the Toledo area, Northwest Ohio. It really kicks off the holiday season. And what I love too about this particular event here throughout December 31st is it's for kids, but it's for families, it's for adults as well. They've done so much with the little bonfires and the little bar areas. Megan Hartnett is checking out the Yuletide bar and spirits right now.
I'm here for the food. It's not just the lights. I'm here for the food.
There's new food, and while parents are maybe pushing the strollers and the wagons and doing all the hard work, they have a little hot toddy along with them, or a little peppermint drink.
Yeah, Megan, show us what you found there.
Yeah, so here in the Yuletide tent, it's one of the places where you can kind of warm up. We're lucky that it's not as cold as it was last year, but of course throughout the month of December it might get a little bit colder. But they have lots of new food here this year. We're going to show you kind of some of the different stuff they have. They got pork carnita fries, they got a pizza pretzel, they have a flamin' hot dog, there's the mashed potato bowl, different waffles, there's a savory one that has bacon, shallots, chives, pepper jack cheese on it. Then there's a sweet one that has powdered sugar, butter, and syrup. They've got holiday sliders. Those are Hawaiian rolls that have turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce. Sounds delicious. And of course, then there's also the sweets. We have different hot chocolate marshmallows, crispy treats, red velvet cake, popcorn, roasted nuts. But when you come here, one of the things that you can for sure get is the hot chocolate, one of the best parts of coming here to Zoo Lights. And I'm joined with a special guest here, all the way from the North Pole. We have Santa.
Hello.
How was your trip down?
Oh, it was delicious. It was wonderful.
And what are you most excited for tonight here on the first night of Zoo Lights?
Oh my gosh, lighting the tree and seeing all the little boys and girls light up with excitement as they see that tree just with its wonderful colors.
It seems like it's going to be a wonderful night. I know that your reindeer are hanging out. Are you going to go down the ice slide, Santa?
You know, Santa always has to go down the ice slide, so look out for me. I'm coming down.
All right, and have you tried any of the food yet?
It's delicious. Wonderful. You know, I eat mostly cookies and pies and candy that the little boys and girls leave out for me, but you know what? This is some good vittles.
All right, well, thank you so much, Santa. I hope you enjoy your time. And, you know, there's a lot of different options. You can come here, and they also have some of the concessions throughout the rest of the zoo, but this is one of the places that they have only during Zoo Lights. They have the Yuletide tent up. And so that'll be it for right now. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
I'm going to have to say 90% is usually going to be a spring repair. It'll be very loud and very scary. They're really panicked and hoping it can be fixed that day.
We can fix a broken spring the same day and get you on your way.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Point your compass toward your dream. Give it a name. Engineer, pharmacist, entrepreneur, and get in the game. Circle it on a map. Seek it out with everything you've got. Every passion you've brought. Put fear aside and listen to your guide with teammates to stand by your side. Set your sights toward the sky. Hit the throttle. Fly. Because adventure awaits. Discovery awaits. Your dreams await. When you find True North, Ohio Northern University.
Toledo's brightest tradition, Lights Before Christmas, returns for its 40th year, igniting the spirit of the holiday season. From treasured family moments and joyful gatherings to gentle walks and cozy spaces, there is something magical here for everyone. 40 years of lights, 125 years of community, one unforgettable season of celebration. Lights Before Christmas, presented by Huntington Bank. Visit ToledoZoo.org for tickets and reservations.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
Happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Equinox models. Visit GreatLakesChevyDealers.com.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about Santa. I want to know.
And food.
What was did you take your kids to go see Santa for pictures?
Absolutely.
What was were they scared? I feel like half the kids are screaming and
There's
crying.
that intimidation initially, but then it starts to, I guess they assimilate to it and get used to who this guy is and what he's all about.
And then he's going to come back every year.
Absolutely.
Well, the Toledo Zoo's Lights Before Christmas is one of Toledo's most popular holiday traditions, but for some families, the noise, crowds, and bright displays can be a little overwhelming.
So this year, the zoo decided to do something different. In fact, to make sure that the experience is accessible for everybody.
The Toledo Zoo is rolling out a new feature this year called Zoo for All Nights at the Lights, designed to ensure guests of all ages and abilities can enjoy the holiday magic at their own pace.
So we took a lot of time to, again, tailor the experience and the activities to benefit as many people as possible.
The zoo has converted multiple indoor spaces in the Museum of Natural History into sensory-friendly havens, including a quiet storytime room, a craft area, and a full sensory room. Guests can take a break, warm up, or simply recharge before heading back out into the excitement.
Some may come and enjoy the lights in all of its excitement that we all love, and some might want to enjoy bits and pieces of it in increments.
Even Santa is part of the effort, arriving an hour early on Tuesday, November 25th and December 9th to accommodate families who need a calmer environment. All zoo staff and volunteers receive annual disability etiquette training to ensure the experience is welcoming.
Throughout the years, we've gotten feedback from visitors and families that wanted to have these experiences and to have these accommodations available. And that's where we worked with all of our departments and created this event. And we're so excited for it to roll out and to see how it goes.
Visitors can also access sensory tools like earplugs and fidgets, plus a color-coded event map showing low, moderate, and high stimulation areas.
Something else that we have is our route that we recommend. So if you want to avoid those areas and still enjoy the lights at the zoo, you can. And so we have a white line that goes throughout our map that is that recommended route.
The special accommodations are offered in 2 designated nights, but the sensory-friendly map remains available throughout the entire Lights Before Christmas season.
Well, coming to the zoo has been a tradition for a lot of people, and since I've been coming to, I want to make it a family tradition. I have to call out my mom, who is actually in the background. It's her first time at the zoo and at the Zoo Lights. I was like, come on and join us and come
taking
watch.
It all in, and it's such a great night to do it. Lights Before Christmas starting now, and of course the countdown is on. We are getting ready before they light this 85-foot Norway spruce. That bad boy is 70 years old.
Ooh, still looks great for his age.
It does. We'll be back right after this.
The WTOL 11 Plus TV app, streaming 24/7. Local news from the team you trust. Track how the weather will impact your day. Breaking news, live from the scene. All the news you need. WTOL 11 Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Welcome to Ashley's biggest sale of the year. During the Black Friday event, shop trending hot buys, starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. The Ashley Black Friday event, going on now.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 GMC Terrain Elevation for around $319 per month. Plus, current eligible lessees get $1,000 additional lease cash.
What if your internet was free? Not kind of free, not free for a little while, but actually free. And for 3 years, guaranteed. When you switch to Buckeye Broadband and activate 2 mobile lines, we'll cover your internet bill for the next 3 years. Plus, you'll even get free next-day installation so you can get connected fast. There's no guessing, no stressing, just worry-free service from a team you can trust. What could be better? All you have to do to get this offer is give us a call, and our local team will take it from there.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablotsky Auto Body, LLC.
Yeah! Woo!
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
At Ashley's Black Friday event, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide on your entire purchase. Or buy now and pay later with 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, our price match guarantee means you'll always get the best deal. Going on now.
WTOL 11 News at 11, keeping you informed.
Breaking news right now.
With the most accurate information.
167 lightning strikes.
The information you need from the team you trust. WTOL 11 News at 11.
Welcome back, bottom of the hour. Great to be with you here live from the Toledo Zoo. Kaylee Marantet along with Jeff Smith getting ready for the Lights Before Christmas that is underway. We are at our Broadway entrance location this year. By the way, we got to point out Nature's Corner did another great job with decorating the desk this year. And Shayla Bell Moriarty, she is COO and Executive Vice President with the Toledo Zoo. Back here again, 40 years celebrating.
We are thrilled to be here. We're thrilled to have you guys here. Another great tree lighting. We have a new addition this year, so we're excited to kick this off.
We asked you before the break, we're like, hey, what's going on with the parking lot that everybody's watched being built along the Anthony Wayne Trail? And we've got a little bit of a soft opening tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We practice this.
What parking lot are we talking about? Yes, we have a soft launch of the new parking lot. If you're coming from Maumee and coming to the zoo, you'll be able to turn into that on the weekends. This is a soft launch. This will not be every night, but yeah, we're excited. So you'll come through behind the vet hospital and where the elephants are, Tempo Trail. So that will be the entrance for that parking lot.
One of the things people have been watching come together.
Absolutely. Shayla, this is a really big year, obviously. 125 years, 40 years of the zoo lights. Next year is also a big year, though. 2026 Reptile House is reopening. Tell us about what the work has been like that leading up to this launch.
Well, so there's another big announcement with that. So Reptile House will open in June. We're really excited. It looks great. Speaker, who has done most of the construction on the Reptile House, is getting to the point where our staff can actually come in and start working on the exhibits for that. So we're really excited. It looks amazing. So not only did we have a 125-year celebration, we have 40 years of life, but we also had the 10-year celebration of the renovation for the aquarium. So it's been busy, and all that means is that this has been opportunities for us to celebrate with the community as a thank you, and we just appreciate everyone coming out and celebrating with us this year.
And obviously this has become a tradition, this night and so many nights going until December 31st. This is something that you guys know the zoo's ready to impress.
Yeah, and you know what, when they started this 40 years ago, they couldn't imagine that this would become what it has. So it started with 70,000 lights and 35,000 guests that came in on that, to now is almost 20% of our budget. So last year we did almost 235,000 guests in 5.5 weeks. So
wow.
That is how this has grown. Obviously you have the tradition of the actual lights, but what we're able to add to it. So this year we have a drone show, what we're able to do in the amphitheater, all of that, we're just trying to make a really great guest experience that's rich in tradition, but also adding some new elements. So we're thrilled.
Talk to me a little bit about tonight's weather is fantastic, but throughout the course of the winter, yeah, nice job.
Thanks, Chris.
I know you put in the order from Chris, but as you go through the winter season, are there those finger crossed moments that we get snow?
You know, the snow is pretty. It's just a matter of what is the temperature, and if we have a little mix of rain, that's where it always kind of causes a little concern. But you know, the light dusting of snow looks really beautiful for lights. So yeah, we welcome it.
Well, congratulations again on 40 years and 125 years celebration for the Toledo Zoo. I can't think, having grown up here, I can't think of a better place to tout when I go elsewhere.
Well, thank you. And we work really hard to make sure that this is just a great experience, not just for our zoo community in Lucas County, but also for the guests that we're bringing across the line. So.
And this is just the start, too.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, Shayla. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to check in now with Megan Hardnett. She is part of our team coverage, continues here for the Toledo Zoo. Take it away.
We are going to send it actually over to Kaylee Bowers.
Kaylee Bowers.
These are our two roaming reporters.
I mean, whether it's me or Megan, no matter where you are here at the zoo, you're going to run into someone from WTOL 11, but also two, you're going to have so much fun. We are down here live at Winter Village, and I've had so much fun this evening just exploring the area, meeting everyone down here. But you know, the one thing that I haven't tried yet are the sweets in the shop. So the first stop that we're talking about, this is Enchanted Gifts. This is a really fun little gift shop. Tons of souvenirs, from shirts to little trinkets to cups. Let's go inside because I want to show you some of these really fun things. This is a really cool cup right here. Look at this. It says the Toledo Zoo and Aquarium, but it also has Rudolph on it. I mean, that's perfect for a child, maybe for you, maybe a stocking stuffer. There's just something for everyone. This is one shop. Now, another shop that there's a line out the door right now. We tried to get in, but we just can't right now because there is a line. This is the Twinkle Tavern. You can get your hot chocolate for kids, also for adults. There's tons of other wonderful treats as well too. Again, this is lined out the door. As far as the Twinkle Tavern goes, this is the place to be for sure. Getting that famous hot chocolate here at the Toledo Zoo. And then another place that I really love is the sweet shop. Okay, let me show you this one because there's a ton of sweets. Hunter, if you want to go ahead and go on in and take a look at some of these awesome sweets, there's chocolate, there's some marshmallows, there's some fruity stuff as well too. Again, there's a treat for everyone, whether it's more on the chocolatey side, more on the other sweet side, some popcorn, some Rice Krispies. This is going to be a very fun evening. So definitely come here with your bellies empty because your belly's going to be full later on in the evening, but also your heart's going to be full here at the Toledo Zoo. By the way, like we mentioned all evening long, it is the 40th year for the Lights Before Christmas. Definitely getting into the holiday spirit. Now, I had some women ask me earlier, are you going to go down the ice slide? Yes, well, coming up, I will finally go down the world famous ice slide. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, if you haven't already, bring your kids down here. Whether it's been the seasons past or this is your first time coming down here, the ice slide is a must for sure down here at Winter Village. Also, Santa is a must as well too. But for now, reporting live here at the Toledo Zoo for the 40th annual Lights Before Christmas, meteorologist Kaylee Bowers for WTOL 11. We have more coming up right after this.
WTOL 11 is sponsored by the truck accident lawyers at Elk & Elk.
Depend keeps you drier than ever, so you can say yes to more than ever.
Yes! Yes. Yes. No.
Depend. The only thing stronger than us is you.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Integrity Home Exteriors Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get brand new windows, roofing, siding, or doors and pay nothing for a whole year. No down payment, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. Plus 10% off your project. Get better communication, better products, and better deals. And there's no better deal than our Black Friday sale. Integrity Home Exteriors. Let's build better.
At Precision, our vans are a warehouse on wheels.
Parts we use are quality parts. They're bigger, they're heavy duty, and they're meant to last longer. Just look for the green springs. I've never been to a garage where I've had to change one.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
All
right, welcome back in as we celebrate 40 years out here, the annual tradition of Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo. And what a great night that we have picked for Lights Before Christmas. Gorgeous conditions out here, and the crowd is just bustling and ready for the show that is going to be unfolding. And again, brand new this year, you've heard about it, the 400 drones that are going to be going up within a half hour, and then we'll flip the switch on that big 85-foot Norway spruce. It has about 35,000 LED lights, and the amount of lights all here at the zoo, about 100 miles of lights, if they were strung from one end to another, that would go from Toledo to nearly Cleveland in a continuous stretch of lights. An incredible display of twinkling lights and holiday spirit. All right, let's look at the Toledo Zoo Lights Before Christmas forecast. We want you out here tonight. You still have an opportunity. Before 9 o'clock is when you need to get in on a Friday night, and you'll be able to experience the gorgeous display. The weekend, it looks just as good as well. Low to mid-40s out there into Saturday evening, mid-40s on Sunday evening, and overall, we are going to have dry conditions through the entire weekend. Satellite radar picture, I've been highlighting it. Looks a little bit messier than it really is. A lot of what's on radar not reaching the ground due to some dry air in place, and current temperatures couldn't be better for this point in November. Upper 40s to near 50 degrees as we go through the evening hours. Our weekend forecast, it is looking bright and beautiful. If you're thinking I'm inspired by the display of holiday decorations, you may be able to get out there this weekend. Your ideal time to do it, temperatures in the 40s on Saturday, low to mid 50s on Sunday. And your holiday lights, the WTOL 11 forecast says go ahead and get them out there. It is officially the holiday season. Let's look at the hour-by-hour forecast for tonight, because there is some wet weather working in, especially if you are south of Toledo. You're going to get some rain showers even into the Toledo Metro as we dive deeper into the evening tonight. After 9 o'clock, that chance of rain is going to be increasing. That zips out after midnight, and we are entirely dry by the time we hit the morning hours. Dry conditions and sunshine will return for Saturday afternoon. The next big impact, what are we looking forward to? It's Thanksgiving week approaching. We've got another storm system that arrives on Tuesday, and it does bring rain into the area. That hour-by-hour forecast sweeps that system into the area, and it brings us that rain chance through Tuesday, and then much colder weather by the end of next week. So for tonight, we're going to drop back into the lower 30s. Saturday's forecast, we're going to see highs that will eventually reach into the mid to upper 40s. And the 10-day outlook, let's peek at that right through the weekend into Thanksgiving week. Another storm system on Tuesday will bring rain if you have travel leading into Thanksgiving, and then much colder late next week. Let's look at your 10-day forecast, and we're ready to continue the cheer out here tonight. Send it over to Tim and Mel.
Well, the cheer really is building, and so is the excitement. We said maybe there's about 1,000 people here under this tree right now, just all waiting, hoping to get a good spot. And I think there's also an extra buzz tonight about that new drone show.
There is. Normally people are coming over here for the big tree, and that lighting is coming up in a little bit here, but people want to see the drones as well. They have to celebrate the 40 years of the Lights Before Christmas. So I'm waiting to see too. It's going to be different because usually we're kind of helping out with the countdown, but I think the drone is going to take care of some of that tonight. So it's going to be exciting. People haven't seen this before. They're used to seeing drones, but I think the zoo is going to do it something special this time.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Apparently there's going to be animal caricatures, and then the actual countdown is going to commence to when we light this tree. So lots of excitement out here. Also new this year is a new sponsor, and you got to talk with them.
Yes, the presenting sponsor this year is Huntington Bank. They're very excited to be a part of this and to be part of the community. Eric Heinschel is the market president. He couldn't be here tonight. His son is the star quarterback for the Pitt football team, so he couldn't be here tonight.
He's at a football game.
Yeah, they have a road game in Atlanta tomorrow. So Eric talked a little bit about why Huntington Bank wanted to be so involved.
It's incredibly important for us and for the community. I mean, when you look at our mission, it's making people's lives better, helping businesses thrive, and supporting the communities that we serve. And, you know, as we talked about the zoo, with the zoo's leadership, the opportunity to present this year, looking at our organizations, the culture just aligns. And so to be able to put this together and to be a part of this amazing event and to partner with the zoo, we're just thrilled to be a part of it. It's an iconic year. They've got a great, a great event planned. So a lot of exciting things happening in the community, a lot of exciting things happening with the zoo, and Huntington as an organization, you know, we feel it's important to be a part of the community here in Northwest Ohio. And so this is just a great opportunity for us to partner with them. It's part of our culture, and it goes with all of our colleagues here at the bank. Whether you're in the at the teller line, at the branch, whether you work on the sales side, whether you're on the marketing side for us. We are about giving back to the community, supporting the community. It's about relationships and building those relationships and partnerships and not just being a customer of the bank. We want to build that partnership. It's great to have our name tagged to something that's as iconic as the zoo and the lights here in Northwest Ohio. Growing up a Northwest Ohio resident and being a part of the zoo and seeing this in our community, just being able to have our name associated with it is an honor for us in our organization.
All right, thanks to Eric Heinschel from Huntington Bank. It's always great to hear from the companies in our area that want to do more than just, as he mentioned, you're a customer, you come to the bank and then you don't have any more interaction. They want to be a part of this, and what better way than the Lights Before Christmas?
It's such a community event for 40 years now. People really look forward to this. We can tell by just all the people that are standing around waiting for this tree to be lit. I want to say that this might be one of the biggest crowds I've seen at this point in the night.
We had 2 or 3 years ago, the weather was I felt like it was 60 degrees. Weather has a lot to do with it, but people are excited this year.
Yeah.
They want to see what it's going to look like.
We'll have much more of WTOL 11's coverage of the Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo right after this.
Toledo's brightest tradition, Lights Before Christmas returns for its 40th year, igniting the spirit of the holiday season. From treasured family moments and joyful gatherings to gentle walks and cozy spaces, there is something magical here for everyone. 40 years of lights, 125 years of community, one unforgettable season of celebration. Lights Before Christmas presented by Huntington Bank. Visit ToledoZoo.org for tickets and reservations.
When you have chipped, cracked, or broken glass, do you think of these guys? See the absolute difference with Absolute Mobile Glass. We're the #1 glass shop in Northwest Ohio. We're local. We actually answer the phone. Car, truck, RV, heavy equipment, or your fleet. If it's got wheels and it needs glass, call us at 567-24-GLASS. See why customers love us and insurance companies prefer us. Absolute Mobile Glass. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it faster. Absolutely.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go. That's right. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Hurry in and wrap up those big projects. Update your home with Shaw Vinyl Plank flooring. Wentworth Vinyl Plank is $269 a square foot after rebate. Transform your bathroom with Lions. Get this wave shower for $599.99 after 11% rebate. Now's the time to complete your project. The 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
We want to give a big shout out to Nature's Corner for the beautiful desks that they assembled for us. They do a great job every year. Came out here a few hours ago to get started for us, and beautiful job.
Not nearly the time it takes to decorate the zoo and get all the zoo lights
Not
ready
quite.
to roll, but the beautiful colored bulbs and all the greenery up here, just making everything festive for us each and every year. All right, we promised in the commercial break that we would do this for all of our fans who have gathered here, but I have one question for those who have gathered behind us. How excited are you guys for the lights? We practiced that. They did well. You guys get an A+. That was awesome. This year marks a major milestone for one of Northwest Ohio's most beloved holiday traditions. The Toledo Zoo's Lights Before Christmas, as we've said, is celebrating its 40th anniversary.
A display that's grown from a modest beginning, 50,000 lights or so, 40 years ago, into one of the region's biggest holiday attractions.
For 4 decades, Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo has been a holiday staple for families across Northwest Ohio.
It is amazing that we have been such a community-focused activity in the holiday season for 4 decades. That's literal lifespans.
While the display shines through the winter, the work behind the scenes begins months earlier. In fact, this year, crews started hanging Christmas lights 5 months ago.
We started putting up in June, so we're ready for Christmas in July. And we had a crew of about 5 to 7 full and part-time employees, pretty much working on Christmas lights more or less every day from June until the day the light show is over.
And with more than 1 million lights, maintenance continues nightly throughout the season. Staff members troubleshoot everything from tripped breakers to curious critters.
Sometimes a rabbit or a squirrel will chew through a lights cord and then you lose some strings. And so our techs are always troubleshooting that to make sure things are still running smoothly.
The zoo has also gone nearly all LED, making the display brighter and more energy efficient while reducing the workload of repairing bulbs.
There are a lot less maintenance at the end of the season when we're taking the lights down, because we actually look at and inspect every single strand of lights that comes down. It gets wrapped, it gets counted, it gets boxed. Not having those incandescent lights, we've completely eliminated the step of trying to find where the bulb that's out in the string.
One of the most iconic features, the towering Norway spruce known as the Big Tree, takes up to a month to decorate. And every year, the zoo rolls out new hand-built animal light images designed and constructed in-house.
So every single one of the animal images that we have on display are actually made in-house by one of our LBC techs. He designs all of those and he frames those on bamboo, that most of which we actually harvest from grounds. And the decision of what to add and what to change really just sort of changes year over year. So this year there's some new exciting aquarium images. We have a couple new exciting images for our anniversary.
From just 50,000 lights in 1986, this year's display now stretches more than 100 miles if laid end to end. The Toledo Zoo will offer special programs and classes throughout the holiday season, including behind-the-scenes tours and festive hands-on workshops.
Well, I have to ask you, what is your favorite part of the zoo? What's the one thing you look forward to every year?
Without a doubt, the dancing lights. Without a doubt.
It's
Only
funny.
because I want a hippopotamus when it plays. I want a hippopotamus for every year. It gets me.
You're actually, Jeff's actually on the mic singing it every year.
Yeah, that's not the singer from the 1950s. It's me.
Megan Harnett is actually there at the Dancing Lights right now. Megan, how's it going?
It's wonderful. And a fun fact about the Dancing Lights is actually one year they tried to get I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas out of the playlist, and people said there's no way we're going to let that slide. So it is on the playlist. We heard it just a few minutes ago. I mean, they're gorgeous. It's about 45,000 lights. Each tree here is wrapped twice. I'm here with Mick and Karen. You said it's your guys' first time here this year with the grandkids. How are you guys enjoying it so far?
We are loving it. It's a beautiful night. The lights are gorgeous. We went on the train ride. We had a good time. And the carousel.
And the carousel. And you said the Dancing Lights, one of the favorite parts of the zoo.
Yep. Love the Dancing Lights. Having the music with it, and they had the dancers out here with their hula hoops that were lit, and the kids loved that.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at the zoo. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Closed captioning for WTOL 11 is sponsored by Window World.
Hurry to your local dealer for a great deal on a Ram truck. Nothing stops Ram.
Right now, get $5,500 total bonus cash allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2026 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock. See your Northwest Ohio Ram dealer.
Hey, Jen. Yeah, look, it's you. It's your pain and congestion. It's all there.
No, I beat my pain and congestion with new Mucinex Rapid and Clear.
Wait, what? Ah, time out! Time out!
Beat pain, congestion, and headaches. New Mucinex Rapid and Clear.
Fortunately, some things never change.
Like the quality, service, and value you've come to expect from Vey & Son Furniture in Gibsonburg.
The holidays are coming, and so are friends and family. So you need to come to the huge holiday sale on now at Vey & Son Furniture. Pamper yourself and your guests with better quality, super comfy furniture with big savings store-wide. Of course, some things do change.
Come in soon. Meet my nephew Sam, our next generation owner.
Like always, come to Vey & Son Furniture in Gibsonburg. and save.
People love ArchFit technology so much that Skechers put it into even more hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Just step in with no bending down or touching. Plus, ArchFit gives you amazing arch support. They're so comfortable, you don't want to slip them off. Try ArchFit Skechers slip-ins.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Many people experienced remission at 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya now offers self-administration from the start. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Hurry to your local dealer for a great deal on a Ram truck. Nothing stops Ram.
Right now, during the Ram Black Friday sales event, well-qualified lessees can lease the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $479 a month. See your Northwest Ohio Ram dealer.
Going to be going backwards for sure, but this ice slide, I'll tell you what, it is a lot of fun here at the Toledo Zoo, and thank you so much. As far as this ice slide goes, this is not just the only thing here. Down here at Winter Village, whew, give me a second, that was just like a little bit of whiplash right there. That was pretty quick. You have the ice slide, you have some wonderful villages, including treats, snacks, drinks, and also some little trinkets as well too. You also have Santa, his reindeer. I mean, so much fun here. Not only at the Winter Village, but also at the Toledo Zoo. By the way, it's the 40th year for Lights Before Christmas this year. What a way to celebrate. Wow, that ice slide. If your kids have done it or plan on doing it, yeah, be prepared for them to want to do it over and over and over again. That was a lot of fun for sure too. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, are you going to do the ice slide? Well, the ice slide is done for 2025, so 2026 ice slide coming for you next. But yeah, look at Winter Village, the lights looking beautiful for this evening, the yellows, the blues, the reds. And I'll tell you what, meeting everyone here tonight, it really gets you into the holiday spirit. And the one thing besides the ice slide that I'm looking forward to, I think a lot of people will feel the same way, is the hot chocolate. Oh yeah, so excited for this year's hot chocolate here at the Toledo Zoo. Wow, look how fast they're going. That was, they even said that was so fast. You just kind of just go in your own little mind like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast that went. That's why I'm kind of still like, whoo, give me a second here. But that ice slide, it is a lot of fun. So if you're planning on coming to the zoo tonight or this weekend or whenever this holiday season, add that to your list. So Jeff, Kaylee, yes, I did go down the ice slide. I think we all need a race at some point down the ice slide, guys. Kaylee, I mean, if you're asking for it, I'm not going to turn down a race. I went a few years ago, and it is fast. Have you been down it?
I have not. My kids have, but I have not.
Sounds like we got a race coming up.
So earlier tonight, Melissa Andrews was saying, hey, did you hear there are going to be 40 synchronized drones in the sky getting us ready for the countdown to the tree lighting? I said, not 40, Mel. 400. Mm-hmm. 400 synchronized drones about to count down this year's lighting of the Norway spruce.
We'll see you in a few minutes for WTOL 11 News at 6.
Welcome to Ashley's biggest sale of the year. During the Black Friday event, shop trending hot buys starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. The Ashley Black Friday event, going on now.
Integrity's Black Friday sale is here. Get new windows, roofing, or siding and pay nothing for a full year. Plus 10% off your project. Integrity Home Exteriors. Let's build better.
I'm a coach. I'm competitive. It's really important to me that I have great coverage just for my job. I saw the commercial for Consumer Cellular. I thought at first, it's just for old people, but my cell phone bill kept going up, and then, of all things, I made the call. It was almost 50% less. I got 5% off with AARP, so then it went even lower.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide network for up to half the cost of big wireless.
Same tower, same coverage.
The same coverage that you're looking for, they offer.
And there's no long-term contracts.
You don't like us? 1 month. Cut us loose, Coach.
We'll have you wrapped up in about 20 minutes. Really.
We hadn't gone back. We're not going back. We're with Consumer Cellular.
Call now and see how one of our U.S.-based Switch Pros can cut your bills by up to half. And right now, save an additional $25 with code SAVE25. Call 1-800-919-6381.
Arthritis causes pain in your joints. Unlike pills, Voltaren gel is applied to the site of pain, penetrating deep through the skin to the joint, reducing intense pain caused by inflammation so you can move more freely. Voltaren, clinically proven long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
Welcome to Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases designed to elevate your comfort and sleep experience. Plus, you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months. Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Don't miss it.
Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us here for a very special edition of WTOL 11 News at 6, live from the Toledo Zoo, celebrating 40 years of the Lights Before Christmas. I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Kaylee Marentet. You know, Jeff, we were talking about, we're usually on the bridge, and we're in this new spot this year near the amphitheater, have a great view of the drone show, but also how many people are out here? It's hard to even count.
Yeah, I heard earlier they were saying probably in the 1,000 range for this one night. But the gathering of people here just off the Broadway entrance near the aquarium, it is fantastic. A lot of smiles on the faces, and everybody getting ready to see those the new ad this year, the 400 synchronized drones that will help us count down to that moment when we light that Norway spruce.
We've got a pretty good view of that right now. Lots of people waiting for that. First, we want to check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers, who is here at the zoo with us. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, guys, what a gorgeous evening, and really things are just getting started right now. This is the moment of excitement where the drone show is going to be taking place. We've been treated so far. The Masterworks Chorale is here. They've been treating us with some great carols and wonderful music. And it's not a real special night unless you have maybe a special guest that could show up every once in a while. It's Santa!
Hello, everybody!
Santa, so great to see you here tonight.
It's so great to be seen.
I had seen many children out here, and they said, I've seen Santa here tonight. This is really a busy time of the year for you. We appreciate you being out here and choosing to be at the Toledo Zoo for a special night.
I am so grateful to be here at the zoo to watch these beautiful lights and to light this wonderful tree.
And Santa, right behind you, the drone show is just getting going as well. I'm so used to seeing Rudolph and his red nose. They are treating us here now to the drone show, the first time the Toledo Zoo has ever done this, and we are getting some oohs and ahs of the drone show.
There's going to be a lot of them.
All right, Santa, I appreciate your time tonight. You are a very busy man. All right, Tim, Melissa, we will send it back over to you guys.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. We are getting ever so closer to that moment where the big tree is lit here at the zoo, but the drone show is kind of starting right now, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking at some red and green lights. They're going to be making some sort of shape right now, and I heard a bunch of oohs and ahs, and here we go. Lights before Christmas.
Oh, beautiful. That is really cool.
We're going to show you some images of that, and after the drone show, we're going to be lighting the Christmas tree, the big Norway spruce, and we do that every year with a veteran family. And joining us this year, Joel and Katie Whitcomb, and your kids from Sylvania. What's your name?
Harrison, Lydia, Vera.
All right, welcome, guys.
Thanks for being here,
and
guys.
Thanks for your service, Joel. Tell us a little bit about your service.
Sure, I joined the Navy shortly after 9/11. I was a senior in high school when that happened. Joined the United States Navy 2002 to 2006. Stationed on aircraft carrier USS George Washington for a little while. Support Operation Enduring Freedom over in the Persian Gulf, 2002. Then ended up overseas in Guam on the USS Frank Cable, sailing around the Pacific, repairing submarines.
Did you get into the service specifically because of 9/11?
Not just 9/11. My grandfather served in the Navy during World War II, and I always looked up to him. So when I was looking for a branch to join, that was pretty much what I decided to go with.
So you've been a lot of different places for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You have a lifetime of memories and comrades that you've kind of met with and kept in touch with, probably, right?
Yeah, I tell people one of the best parts about the military is the people that you run into from various backgrounds. You're all there for accomplish a common goal. So I do keep in touch with a lot of those guys, but spend a lot of time going through a lot of hard times, but creates a bond that lasts a lifetime.
And Katie, wanted to ask you, what is it like to be here, to be kind of kicking off the lights before Christmas? The kids are going to get to flip the switch here in a little bit.
We think it's a great honor. They're super excited. We come every year, but we've never been here on opening night, so very honored to be the ones to kick it off.
And you mentioned your service and people that you've served with, friends that you know. I think the holidays are even more special when you've gone through experiences like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I often think back, the years I was gone where, you spend those holidays away from home and, now it's different. You can FaceTime and things like that. Back then, we just had email or a phone card, but, it's definitely, I think about times I came home on leave, on Christmas time, you show up at the airport and your family greets you. It's a great experience there, but I remember those days fondly, but I also remember the days of being by yourself on the holidays and thinking how hard those were.
And there are so many service members that are in that situation right now, where they're coming up on Thanksgiving next week and then Christmas after that. So, what's your advice for kind of getting through that until you can be back home with your family?
Well, luckily the military does a good job of celebrating these holidays. Like we had a great Thanksgiving on our ship. A lot of the bases, they're going to have a Thanksgiving meal. They're going to do Christmas. So just lean into those things and, keep in touch with your family as best you can.
We're so happy that you guys are going to add this memory into the old memory bank this year, lighting up the Christmas tree here at the Toledo Zoo. Not many people can say that they've been able to do that. Are you excited to see the tree? What do you think of the drone show?
I love it.
You love it? It's pretty cool. New this year, huh? What have you seen in the drone show already? I heard everybody oohing and eyeing.
I've seen lights before Christmas, and they're a hippopotamus.
The hippos were pretty cool. Awesome. Well, we're going to enjoy this show. What is this? Oh, elephant.
All right, we want to watch the drone here a little bit because this drone show is brand new. Let's take a look and stay tuned because the lighting of the big tree is coming up.
Stream WTOL 11 this morning from 7 to 9 on WTOL 11+.
This show's fun.
It's so exciting. It's
fun for the whole family.
It's Wheels Year of Fun.
All we need is you.
Weeknights at 7 on WTOL 11.
Toledo's brightest tradition, Lights Before Christmas, returns for its 40th year, igniting the spirit of the holiday season. From treasured family moments and joyful gatherings to gentle walks and cozy spaces, there is something magical here for everyone. 40 years of lights, 125 years of community, one unforgettable season of celebration. Lights Before Christmas, presented by Huntington Bank. Visit ToledoZoo.org for tickets and reservations.
Birth injury cases are unique because of the gravity and the unexpected nature of the injury.
We're here to help provide you answers as to what happened and compensation for those things that are required because of those mistakes.
Get ready to make tax season your new favorite season, because enhanced depreciation rules could help maximize 2025 tax benefits for your business, with deductions up to 100% of vehicle purchases. So give thanks for new work-ready Ford vans and trucks. Get them today while Ford Pro offers are on, and look forward to a very happy new year. AZ Plan lessees can lease a 2025 F-150 hybrid for $379 a month with $909 down, only at your local Ford dealer.
For directions you can trust Directions Credit Union to guide you to a debit card with rewards and a restaurant you won't regret later. Directions Credit Union, for the tools and support you need to save, spend, and borrow with confidence. Oh.
WTOL 11 News at 11, keeping you informed.
Breaking news right now.
With the most accurate information.
167 lightning strikes.
The information you need from the team you trust. WTOL 11 News at 11. On Weather Impact Alert Days, watch extended coverage on WTOL 11+.
Hey, what's this drop sign, Bill?
Welcome back to the Toledo Zoo's Lights Before Christmas. We are experiencing some raindrops right now as we are still watching this drone show, which is amazing because what we're seeing, we just saw a Christmas gift turn into a flamingo.
That was really cool. The elephant one was awesome, and then the crocodile too. That got some oohs and ahs from the crowd.
I love the oohs and ahs when there's an image that's revealed. I bet that's going to happen right now because they're getting ready to reveal another image and the crowd just loves it. What do we have? Santa!
Oh, Santa!
Speaking of...
Santa right here!
I know that guy.
Santa, tell us all about what you're seeing out there tonight. So much family, community. Isn't it amazing? That's what Christmas is about.
You know, this is the best time of the year, especially seeing all the wonderful little kiddos here at the zoo to come here to see the lights. Oh, it warms this old man's heart.
And this really makes it feel like the Christmas season is here. When you come out to the zoo for the opening night, seeing the looks on the people's faces, do you think they're ready? Or are the kids going to start being better, good, to get good presents?
You know, there's plenty enough time. I could still take them off the naughty list. But after Thanksgiving, it gets really dicey then.
What about the WTOL team? Is there anybody here on the naughty list?
Well, I don't know. Mr. Jeff Smith has been on my list a couple of times.
Wow.
That would have been my guess too.
We'll put in a good word for Jeff. I'm sure he can pick things up a little bit. Hey, speaking of Jeff, we have another Jeff Saylor, executive or CEO Jeff. For the Toledo Zoo. Jeff, what do you think about the drone show so far? It's been a pretty big hit out here.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, the team did an amazing job. It was their idea to come up with it, and it's fantastic.
And we know that the countdown to the lighting of the big tree is coming.
Yes.
But it's going to come quick, we understand, right? So we have to be ready.
We have to be ready. I hear the countdown's coming very, very soon.
Very, very soon. Oh, it's kind of like Santa saying Christmas is very, very, very soon. And we still have the Whitcombs with us as well, our military family from Sylvania. Are you guys getting ready to flip the switch here?
I mean, I'm getting a little nervous here, honestly.
Are you guys ready?
Who's going to be able to actually flip the switch? Have you guys like rolled the dice or anything or a coin?
Here we go.
You're
4, 3, 2.
Oh, here we go. Go.
Flip the switch.
Yeah, we did it. We said we didn't know exactly when it was going to happen.
Right.
It's a good thing you saw it.
I'm glad we had the CEO of the zoo here, Jeff Saylor, to tell us the countdown was coming. Hey, you guys did an awesome job. Good job.
Congratulations.
That was
Good
a little
job,
quick.
guys.
You had to be ready to roll.
Hopefully they're faster than I am when they got to the controls quickly.
You guys did an amazing job. And Merry Christmas, Whitcomb family. Thanks for doing this with us.
Thank you, WTOL. Appreciate it.
What do you guys think of the tree? We've been so focused on the drone. What do you think of the tree?
It's gorgeous. We come every year for a photo, don't we?
What do you think, Harrison?
I think it's so pretty.
Yeah. And Lydia, do you like, what are some of the designs you've liked so far? The different colors?
I like the purple and the teal.
Purple and the teal. We can't forget Vera. You're the elder statesman of the kids here. What do you think? Is this just such a fun event to come to?
Yeah, it's so colorful.
Colorful. For sure. Wow, so the tree light had a little bit of competition tonight with the drone show.
Yeah, and everyone was cheering for them as they fly off into the distance until, I don't know, where do they land?
I don't know.
Where do the drones
cool.
land? Do they land at the airport or something?
No, they land right over here on the river.
I was going to say, we're right on the Maumee River here, so.
I would love to get a look at how all that was coordinated and happened tonight. That's really
cool.
awesome.
This was the big payoff here. I mean, people came out here earlier than ever, Mel, as we noticed earlier, to get a good spot to see the tree, and it certainly was exciting to see that.
Absolutely. We're having a wonderful time out here at the Toledo Zoo. We've got so many different lighting patterns to look at. We've got the chorus out here and Santa. So it's all happening here.
Well, let's listen to them sing a little bit more now, because you really have that feeling that Christmas has arrived, the Christmas season.
Are you getting any?
Christmas time, friends hope and cry.
WTOL 11 is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Online at victors.com.
When your healthcare needs are overwhelming, you need a plan that brings it all together. CareSource MyCare Ohio combines Medicare and Medicaid benefits in one simple and easy-to-use plan. With CareSource, you get trusted doctors, personal support, and extra benefits that fit your life, so you can have peace of mind. It's everything you need in one plan. Managing your health care can be hard, but you don't have to do it alone. Choose CareSource, because care is better when it all comes together.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
That's right. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Hurry in and wrap up those big projects. Create your dream kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry, offering features like soft closed doors and drawers and accessories to match your style. Get organized before the holidays with help from Closet Made. This wire closet kit is just $97.89 after rebate. Now's the time. The 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh no, it's closed.
What about my letter?
Hey Lexus, call Uncle Brian.
Uncle Brian.
To the North Pole.
Peppa! Oh no!
The greatest measure of the season
He did get my letter.
is how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event.
Get special offers on select Lexus NX models.
How's that flu?
I got this. I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this. Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever, power through your flu medicine.
What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today.
Things aren't really moving.
You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your digestive system moving so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you moving. And try clear fiber with no grit and no flavor.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, watch extended coverage on WTOL 11+.
There you go. Plenty of fun. You guys have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much for sticking with WTOL 11's coverage of the lights before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo.
We were kind of caught off guard there because we were getting pictures with the Whitcombs, our military family, before they took off. But what a great night. We know the rain kind of started right as the tree lit up. I don't know how that happened, but it's not dampening any spirits out here because it's just an awesome night to see people come out and have fun here.
It's such a family tonight, and family always includes, of course, the famous animals here at the zoo.
Yeah, right. And the youngest elephant, Kirka, is really kind of growing up fast. You know how the kids grow up too fast, it seems? Maybe the same is happening with Kirka, but they take a lot of care here, not only caring for her, but also training her as well.
Yes, which is amazing. Let's take a look.
Kirka! Good girl.
At just under 2 years old, Kirka the elephant has already gained more than 1,000 pounds, and keepers say she's thriving.
Kirka's doing great. She's gained 1,000 pounds. She's learning tons of new behaviors, which helps us out in all of our daily care.
And if you're visiting for Lights Before Christmas, you'll still be able to see her even on cold nights, thanks to the elephant exhibit's indoor viewing lobby.
They have an indoor viewing lobby, so you'll be able to see them even if they're inside for the night.
Ears. Good.
What visitors don't usually see is the daily training that keeps Kirka healthy. Keepers work with her on husbandry behaviors, everything from foot care and blood draws to practicing how she'll receive vaccines.
So we look at her feet, so we're able to trim her feet, trim her nails. We do blood draws. So what you saw was a blunt needle today, but we do weekly blood draws. Anytime she's sick or feeling off, we'll do a blood draw and you can check it for anything. We did a swallow behavior, which we have her swallow pills. This is super helpful if she needed medicine.
Good mouth. Good girl. All right. Good
so it's really helpful if she needs medicine because they are very picky. If you try and hide it in food, they pick it out of food. And if you can throw pills in the back of their throat and they just swallow it, they don't chew it, they don't taste it. We also did hip injection, so that is how she gets her vaccines. So we practice that daily so that she's ready for it.
Trunk. Good beak. Good blow. Good girl.
Kirka has even learned to blow into instruments, a playful behavior that actually helps with medical testing called a trunk wash.
We actually put saline into her trunk, and she blows that into a bag, and then you can test all that comes out in that little bag. We send that off to get tested for different things.
Training is all done through positive reinforcement, with rewards ranging from treats to entire watermelons. And keepers say it builds a trusting relationship that keeps both the animals and the staff safe.
It's all positive reinforcement. I think the most negative thing we would do is walk away. If she doesn't want to participate, she doesn't want to participate. She gets that choice. But as long as she's participating and doing the things, she gets rewards. And, you know, when we build on behaviors, she gets better stuff, like a blood draw. She'll get a whole watermelon after.
Elephant manager at the Toledo Zoo, Sarah Carpenter, says Kirka gets a diverse diet, but is still very reliant on mom, Renee.
She's still nursing. She's going to nurse significantly through 2 years old. She'll probably still nurse after that, but she is eating a lot more solid foods.
So much goes into it. I mean, you would assume that you would have to take a lot of care and do it certain ways, but what did they say? She gained 1,000 pounds.
I couldn't believe that.
Elephants. And one of the best, I think, drone images we saw was elephants, and that was probably Kirka.
Yeah, they were
Kirka
oohing
inspired.
and eyeing, and there's still so many people crowded around this tree just trying to come in and see, listen to some choraling. Megan Hartnett is on the other side of the tree with what's going on over there. Hey, Megan.
Hello.
Hey, when we're talking about the animals, I mean, especially Kirkia, it's so amazing to see them and all the different things that they have for the animals, but also here at the zoo lights, there's more than 200 illuminated animal lights. We have some fox over here behind me, if you can see them jumping through the trees. We still have a lot of people walking. I mean, the tree just lit up a few minutes ago. It was absolutely gorgeous. The drone show was fantastic, but when you kind of walk behind the tree, you all of a sudden there's a tunnel of lights over here, and there's tons of other animals that you can see. There are bears. You can see them with the different trees. It looks like they've got a fish, and there's just a lot of different lights over here and different perfect photo opportunities. This is one of the areas where normally there's the Galapagos tortoise is over here, but this is a different way that you can kind of see the zoo and get some beautiful lights. It's been amazing. I mean, seeing the drone show and all the different lights just completely added to this year's experience. It's been wonderful, and if you don't have the chance to come out here tonight, there's still plenty of time to come out here and see the zoo lights. But for right now, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
At Quality Overhead Door, we pride ourselves on our integrity and honesty. It's simple. We will always give you the best garage door repairs at real prices.
With same-day service and emergency service, for the best LiftMaster openers and the best prices and the best service, call Quality Overhead Door.
Unwrap the joy of a new Honda during Happy Honda Days at Jim White Honda. With special lease and finance rates and our complimentary Honda service pass on scheduled maintenance on every new Honda in stock.
Get this attractive lease on a 26 Honda CR-V, just $299 a month. Civic, just $229 a month. Or drive an HR-V, just $259 a month.
Shop early and save big during Happy Honda Days at Jim White Honda, where Honda buyers go to save.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
There's a lot riding on your garage door working properly. There's no time to get stuck.
When you need emergency and same-day service, we're here to help.
For the best LiftMaster openers at the best prices and the best service, call Quality Overhead Door today.
Where we sell the best and service the rest.
Welcome back to WTOL 11's coverage of the Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo. 40 years we're celebrating here tonight.
And it's just so amazing. The tree lit just about 20 minutes ago or so. And Chris, that was quite a moment. We had the drone show going on. We had the quick 5-second countdown. Right. And all of a sudden it was time for the family, the Whitcombs, to flip the switch, and they did a great job.
The drone show was amazing.
It was a hit.
I certainly hope that is something that's back year after year, just adding to the tradition that seems to come and grow bigger and bigger. And you would think that these are sprinkles coming from the sky. I think they're tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
Oh, that's a good theory.
That's my spin on it tonight.
I wanted to ask you.
Positive.
I wanted to ask you because literally the rain started just as the tree was being lit.
Yeah, you know what? One of the bigger crowds I've ever seen around here too, and people gathered early because I think they knew it was going to be quite a spectacle.
It was, and it's kind of interesting how the drones appeared to come from the Maumee River, so it was kind of like almost like a scientific.
It was
sci-fi
sci-fi,
kind of
and then they took off, and everyone was so impressed with that. So I do know for a fact the drone show is coming back next year. Right. The zoo said they have a 2-year contract on that. They're going to see how it goes, how everyone loves it. So far, I think it's been a huge hit.
Did they measure the oohs and ahs? It felt almost like 4th of July with the crowd engagement.
Well, it's funny because the zoo said they had only watched it on a computer screen prior to this.
Oh, wow.
So it was their first time seeing it too.
Yeah, you could see they were all kind of looking like, okay, this is going well. So, Chris, thanks again for joining us. Great job out there. And we want to get it to Jeff and Kaylee because it's been a great night out here, hasn't it, guys?
It's been fantastic, and we can't say it enough. Just the smiles that we've seen and the new experience with the drone show. They talked about it, how much of a kind of a jaw dropper it was.
It really, we were standing underneath the tent here, and the people around us would just keep hearing those oohs and ahs that Mel and Tim were talking about. And very impressive, especially for a first time.
It reminded me of July 4th when you see all the fireworks go off and everybody sees, but I think the anticipation of what was coming next was one of those things. Hey, hats off to the Toledo Zoo. And a reminder, USA Today, I wanted to get that in there, still doing its light competition throughout the rest of the country. Right now, the Toledo Zoo is positioned second, but you do have to go on each and every day and vote for your Toledo Zoo for the Lights Before Christmas display so we can win this year.
And you can vote once a day on different devices. So let's say your computer, and then you go to your phone. We're really going to fight for that top spot here. But honestly, really impressed with this year's Zoo Lights and in our new location. And thank you for everyone who came by and said hi. And we got to meet some people and heard a lot of cheers, got us a little hyped up in our normal spot up on the bridge.
Absolutely, and obviously one thing that you can hold fast to, and we heard it from Shayla Bell Moriarty when she came on here, this is a tradition for families, and they know the responsibility they have to kind of amp it up year after year and bring it, as they say, to make this show the best that it can be. You've got such a great opportunity out here at the Toledo Zoo once again this year, and WTOL 11 couldn't be prouder to be a part of it.
And again, if you missed the drone show tonight, it was impressive, but there's another one going on at 8:30 tonight, the Toledo Lights Before Christmas. It goes on until December 31st. You have a chance for the next month or so to get out here. If you missed it tonight, little sprinkles out here. May want to miss out the rest of the night.
For all of us at WTOL 11, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Continue with us and watch free now on the WTOL 11 Plus app.